Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Tom Miller. I'm a charter school leader here in North Carolina, and I'm really excited to be one of your keynote speakers at the upcoming Rock the Boat conference hosted by the North Carolina Association for Public Charter Schools. I mean, what an incredible opportunity we all have in the next, coming days. I couldn't be more proud of the work that Rhonda Dillingham and her team are doing for the association to really ensure that, us charter school leaders across North Carolina and nationally that have this opportunity for school choice, and to ensure that every single student across the country has an opportunity to choose a school that best fits their learning style. So thanks for what you do as a teacher and a principal, a board member, charter school vendor, and I'm excited to meet you. So hopefully if you get a chance, if you see me in the hallways or you come to my keynote, make sure you stop and say hello and tell me what you do so I can shake your hand. So listen, this upcoming Rock the Boat conference, right? There's so many incredible speakers, I mean, the keynote, Chris Hingleton. I've played baseball or coach for over 40 years. I'm just so excited to get to hear someone who's had that experience, but how he has taken that experience and now he's making an impact with youth and leaders across the world. It'll be great. Monday morning, I'm really honored to be the keynote as we launch the first parts of the conference. I'm going to be talking about what great charter schools do differently, and that's they follow the law of priorities. I'm going to be teaching you in the law of priorities and sharing with you a resource, and everybody who's in the room is going to get a free copy, the first copy, electronic copy of my new book, The 10 Indicators of High Performing Charter Schools. So you're going to have that in your hands if you're in the room. So make sure you're there. Make sure you're there for breakfast on Monday. And it's going to be so many great sessions on Monday. There's an evening dinner event, and then there's a Henrietta. Those who get an opportunity can take a riverboat cruise. But one of the things I really wanted to share is that who I'm most excited about, right? Who I'm most intentional about learning from is Principal Kafali. He's going to be our keynote speaker on Tuesday. He's going to end the conference, and if you're looking for a kick, if you're looking for someone who's going to raise the roof, right, and just raise the attitude in a positive way for you and your team and all the other folks in the room, he will do it for you. I first met him through this book. It's a copy of his book I have, and I just fell in love with the title. And the title is My School a Better School Because I Lead It? So we're really honored to have a man like Principal Kafali, of his experiences and leadership, join us in Wilmington. So now that we got that right, it's going to be a great event. Travel safe, getting there. Enjoy Wilmington. I lived there for 10 years. It's such a beautiful place. But what I really wanted to make sure that we spend a couple minutes talking about, right, is that it's easy in a conference like this to get distracted. Okay, it's easy because there's going to be so much going on, and the agenda is packed with so many talented speakers. There's going to be so many opportunities for you to learn. But this is the first charter school conference in North Carolina since 2019. I mean, we have not been together all under one roof, because we all had to face a global pandemic, right? But this Rock the Boat conference is going to be such a great opportunity for you to really get what you need, right? To really fill your heart. But to be able to do that, right, to fill your heart and to fill your soul, you need to have clarity in your purpose. Why are you coming? Why are you going to be there? You got to set your intentions right, because it's easy in a giant conference like this to get distracted. I mean, there's going to be over 500 people in the conference. Amazing speakers, presentations, happening all day, 8, 9, 10-hour days of presentations, networking at night. You're going to be tired. But what you can't afford to let happen is for you to let a moment slip away, because you're there to serve your purpose. Why are you coming, right? What will success look like for you when you leave on Tuesday or Wednesday with your team? What are your goals coming out of it, right? Because until thought is linked with purpose, there really is no accomplishment. And so what I want you to do is, I want you to take the time, because for some of you, this is maybe the first time that you've ever been to a conference of this size, or maybe this is the first time you've been in an environment this large with other people in years. Is I want you to set clarity. I want you to get clarity in your purpose. I want you to set your intentions. And what I just love about the conference experience is that it's learning from other leaders. What's working at their schools? What's working in their states? What's one strategy? I mean, the value of one great idea can take your organization from here to there. It can change your life. It can help you feel more empowered as a leader, right? But if you don't set your intentions ahead of time, you're just kind of participating by default, right? You're just there. And that's not in alignment with your purpose. Because you're going to spend 100 hours. I mean, if you're going to spend 100 hours between travel and time and energy, emotional energy, you need a great return on investment. I mean, it's easy to get distracted in there, not just because of all the people, but of all the things that are happening at home. Maybe you've got 10 teacher openings still that you're trying to fill, and you're going to have to figure out a way to, interview people remotely from your hotel room, maybe, right? Or maybe you're just a couple weeks away from opening your school for the first time, and you're still trying to get enrollment going, and you're, there's no one there at the school, and you feel guilty because you're not serving your community. Or maybe your family's coming with you, and you're going to feel, guilty about, not being in the hotel room with them, right? Or not at the pool with them. Or, maybe you're nervous about the COVID protocols, Whatever it may be, right? It's easy to become distracted, right? Because, and let those thoughts dominate your mind during the meeting. But you need clarity. You need to come with clarity. So what I want you to do is, I want to encourage you to think about coming. What's your purpose? Why are you going to be there? Okay? What is your vision for success when you leave? What's your goal for this, right? What is the one thing, if you could learn from one person at the conference, a strategy that they have, right? Or meet a vendor, or meet an expert, or just maybe hear something in a presentation that's going to unlock that feeling of being stuck. Because I'm telling you, you don't get this time back. So use this time, purposely. So before you come on Sunday, take out a notepad or whiteboard, however you think best, right? And you're going to go from mind to the paper, right? From the tip of your mind to the tip of your pen, however you think best. And you're going to write it out, right? What resources do you need? What experts in the field might be able to help you? Now, you don't know who these people are yet. You don't even know. But when you start writing out what it is that you're looking for, the universe answers, right? It'll just appear. Maybe you'll run into that, school leader that's running that, experiential learning program that you're just so close to being able to implement, right? Or maybe someone's been able to close the academic gap over the last, couple of years, despite COVID, and you want to say, how did you do that? Maybe someone's over-enrolled with their student population, or they've got too many teachers, or they're just constantly getting, applications for employment, and you're just watching your inbox hoping that somebody applies for the job. You're going to run into that person. I guarantee it. But only if you do the work ahead of time. Okay? Remember, until thought is linked with purpose, there is no accomplishment. Maybe there's a particular presentation that's going to meet your top growth goal, right? There's going to be so much talent in the room, everybody. So, all right, 90 schools, 100 vendors, experts everywhere, easy to get distracted. But your purpose, right? It's like the sun. Everything revolves around your purpose. And it acts as your filter when you're clear. Because then you can, filter out all the distractions. You say, no, I'm going to that session. I'm going to sit in the front row because I want to listen to that leader, right? Or I'm looking for anybody with a name tag of this school because I want to learn. I've heard things about them. There's no distractions when you have clarity in your purpose. So before you come, who do you want to meet? Write it down. What resources do you need? Write it down. What's the strategy or program that I think I need to implement to take my school to that next level? Write it down. And then take a couple minutes and you got to do that first. And then go to the Whova app. Check it out. Everybody's in there. There's comments going. Start dropping your questions right there. Put your questions like, hey, I'm looking for someone who does this. I'm looking for someone's going to answer and someone's going to say, oh, hey, I'll meet you here at 4 o'clock. Whatever it may be. Okay? So that's your homework for the next couple of days. Set your intentions. Get ready to have an amazing time. Get ready to rock the boat, right? And just one more special thank you to Rhonda Dillingham, the North Carolina Association for Public Charter Schools, for fighting through, rocking the boat, and getting us what we need to bring 500 leaders in the room together to just impact. I mean, the impact that's going to happen out of this meeting, it's just amazing to think about it. So don't miss the opening ceremony Sunday night. Be there. Great opportunities. Check out the schedule. Keynote Monday morning. Get a copy of the free book that I'm going to be giving away. Come, see us. I think we're at table 32, Leaders Building Leaders, and meet my team and come with your notepad. I want to see your notepad. I want you to show it to me. Take a picture of it, drop it in the Whova app. Show me what you're looking for, and I will help you, right? I will help you find that resource or that person that you need. Because what I want you to do this year is I want you to be able to prioritize your time, to feel empowered, to spend your time doing what you love with who you love. So I'm Dr. Tom Miller. I look forward to seeing you on Monday morning. Thanks, everybody. Travel safe.